Hi, I'm Caesar Renderuntu. I do a program on words. I love words. Actually, I don't do a program. I was promised a program. I've done several of these, and each time they say, "Oh, you're going to have your own slot." But as you can see, I am still in a closet. I even have to do my own camera work. Uh, I am still a best boy for someone else's program, but I still love words, and so I want to do a program about words, but thing the Greg and Nolan, the B boys, they just pulled back on everything. They do everything in house, and by in house I mean their own house. They put up a lot of old stuff. They rework old stuff. They do a lot of interviews, and sometimes they do interviews of people that you might be interested in. But either they're doing the interview or they're being interviewed by somebody, and they jam. But it's all them, their programs. I mean, they might tell you there's somebody else in this jam because that's the way jams go. But it's just them, and so here I am, trying my best to do the thing that I have a passion for. And so anyway, I'm gonna do. And here's the deal: they steal your stuff. While I'm not getting a program to do these words, they're using they're doing stuff that's mine. Uh, they don't give me credit for that, but they probably should. Uh, so anyway, I'm going to do something different today. It's kind of a game, if you will. It's called this and that, or it might be called you pick, because you pick, and you pick words and you say this or that. Uh, for instance, my words for today are up and down, and then you pick. Well, I would pick up. I like up. I mean, up is high. You're getting high when you're up. Uh, when you're down on the ground. You're being ground in. You don't want to be down. I want to be up. You know, but then sometimes up is down. You know, so you might say, "What are you getting up to?" That's not good. Or you might say, "Let's get down to it." Well, that's. So maybe I would want to get down to it before I'd want to get up to something, but I'd like to get high. Uh, here's one. You're gonna love this. What's the difference between a bag man and a bag lady? See, yeah, that sounds like they're the same, but one of those people is employed. I can tell you that, and the other one isn't. Also, that bag lady. I don't know where she got the bag, but it's her bag, and all her stuff in it belongs to her. But the bag man, I don't know where he got his bag either. I'm not even sure. It could be a paper bag for all I know. But what I do know is that what's inside that bag does not belong to him. And he'd be in big trouble if he tried to take some of that. He might get a cut after the delivery. But bag man, bag lady, sounds the same, but it's not. But that's not what we're talking about today. We're talking about up and down. So I gotta check out here. Well, sometimes here you don't even get to pick with up and down. Some of these words you can't have one without the other. The stock market, it goes up and it goes down. They don't call it the stuck market. It doesn't sit there. But it goes up and it goes down. Well, what about the sun? What about the moon? It comes up, it comes down. Personally, I like it when the sun's up. I like it when the moon's up. Going down, I'd still pick up. So that's my pick. In the game, you pick. Now you pick. It's your turn. And you can pick. You can pick from those two words, or you can come up with words of your own. So next time, I want you to know I am not going to be in this closet. If I have to go rent a room, I will do that. But I will continue to bring you words, the word of the day, and a word with which you can play. So, Caesar Render Unto, thanks for listening. Bye.